happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Something we could say in this country again. From all of us here at Elevator Pitch, we are back with the holiday spirit. Elevator Pitch, this is the only podcast where Will Peters,
hi,
and I will pitch fake movies. Fake Christmas movies.
Fake holiday films.
Yeah.
To
who?
Say
Who's in the elevator with
Announce
us right
yourself.
now? Announce yourself.
Oh, I'm a very Christmassy figure.
Okay.
We're pitching to Jesus Christ today.
Oh
boys.
my God.
Boo.
Okay, we're pitching to Santa.
Yay!
Woo! Santa's in the elevator.
I was really good this year.
Yeah. I was not. But like I said, we're here with Santa's personal trainer.
Yep.
Will Peters right here. Giving him all the creatine cookies in the world.
Taking care of Red One,
Yeah.
as we call the big man over there, apparently.
But yeah, we are kind of like covering a little bit Christmas movies, but also a little bit of the Christmas movie of the year. Red One, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Chris Evans, a just absolutely yoked J.K. Simmons, a polar bear named what?
Garcia.
Yeah.
Objectively the funniest thing of the year.
I laughed at that at your Letterboxd review. Garcia does not get a lot of run, though, I'm going to be honest with you.
Needs more.
Yeah.
Jerry Kana, guest of the pod,
Yeah.
friend of the pod,
Friend of the pod.
says the biggest fumble of the year is that that Garcia should have had a funnier voice.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, who voiced Garcia?
Like a guy, just
Really?
a dude.
A serious man.
It sounded like it was like it was like Harvey Keitel or something like that.
Harvey Keitel is Garcia.
It's not even coming up on IMDb.
No, it's like really buried in the credits. It's
like a
not,
random guy.
Yeah, it's truly a random, like character actor.
Oh, wow.
But not one of the ones that you're like, yes.
well,
Like just a guy.
Just to kind of like backstep a little bit, Red One is a movie that came out around Thanksgiving, actually.
Yeah, the week before.
Because I think they're trying to release it on Amazon Prime on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That is essentially about Santa Claus, played by J.K. Simmons, who can vertical press about 1,200 pounds, is kidnapped by South Pole political separatists. And his head of chief of security,
Yeah.
his Ving Rhames and Dave, if you will.
Sure. Which I will.
Yeah.
At all times.
Played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is teamed up with Chris Evans, who is named the Wolf, but also really just Jack O'Malley.
Yeah.
The most general fucking name of all time.
Certainly it has got to be a name of another of his characters in like several of his
Thank you for saying that. I've actually written down every single one of Chris
great.
Evans' names in the last 10 years in movies. But
Yeah.
he's teamed up with him, who's supposedly the best tracker in the world.
Yeah.
To try to hunt down Santa Claus so he can deliver presents. on
Just in
Christmas
time
Eve.
for the holiday.
Just in time for the holidays. It is a action movie.
Yeah.
It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's a rock movie through
Yes.
and through. But here's my question for both you, Will Peters, and you, Santa Claus. Yeah.
I wrote the Bible.
Yeah.
Nope. Or did you? Anyway, go on.
That's honestly
Neither here nor there.
surprising. But is Red One a children's movie?
This is it.
This is the debate coming out of the movie, right?
Yeah. So producer Tanner, who I guess I didn't know was moonlighting as Santa Claus in the theater.
Because you're not Santa no one's Santa during the day.
No, nobody is.
Santa's actually a middle school teacher,
Yeah.
a substitute teacher during the day. He's got to pay the bill somehow.
Saint Nick over here in the theater was like, "Who is this movie for? Like, this is not a kids movie. It can't be.
But it is.
Because it is like they throw out a couple of it's curse words. Like it honestly,
you're like,
it's like closer to an R rating than it is a PG. Like it's really not a light PG-13. Like it's really like ultimately I think it's for the 20 and 30-year-olds that go to see Marvel movies. They're like, what if we could gamify Santa to make you think that the Santa world is its own cinematic universe?
Yeah, but it's
they really try to do.
It's such a missed opportunity though, because like it really is like a good idea for a children's movie.
Yeah.
And the first 30 minutes of this movie, like when The Rock is basically just saying like Red One's on the ground, and they got like the Santa sleigh at the naval base or the Air Force base.
Yeah.
and they, it's the whole, obviously Christmas industrial complex.
Strikes again.
But when it goes through that, and then he's like, "Spot me, bro," like the Rock is spotting J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
He's like, "You burn 3,600 calories each Christmas Eve."
Yeah.
I was like really in. I was like, this movie's actually really funny. It's aware of what it's doing, but it's also like playing with the idea of Santa Claus and the mythology of Santa Claus in a way that's like just like a pretty like clever version of a ridiculously kind of stupid idea. And I was like, I'm kind of in on Red One.
Yeah.
But then slowly it becomes more of an adult movie, and it like loses that charm, and it loses what the movie's about, which is about like recapturing like what every Christmas movie's about, like recapturing your childhood innocence and doing good in the world and seeing the world through like the eyes of a child, aka Santa Claus, whatever. But it kind of loses that because it like then becomes like a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie.
Yeah.
But through and through, I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I was honestly so surprised by how little I was bored, like how much I didn't have a bad time watching it. I'll even go as far as to say that I enjoyed watching it.
There were parts I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was just like, it's just such a baffling movie because it shares more in common with like a 90s like Harrison Ford like crime thriller, or like,
Really?
to me the movie feels like it's more of like a Jack Ryan movie than it is like the Santa Claus. Like it feels like it's trying to like draw from those 90s action films more so than be like a holiday movie.
The Rock has always been trying to draw from those movies,
right?
But like his movies are they're always like supposed to be for adults, but they're always too generalist.
Yeah.
Like himself.
They're a little watered down.
Yeah, because they have to be for everyone.
Yeah.
And instead they're for no one.
Yeah.
They're then watched by everyone.
Right.
Because they're like, like the hot dogs in movies are just like, yeah, I'll have a hot dog,
Give me a fucking hot dog.
But that being said, this movie like almost wasn't that because of how high concept it was.
Yes, yeah, there's so many competing.
I commend it for that.
Yeah, there's so many competing elements in the movie that's like the core of the movie ultimately is that like the driving force to me is that it is, or that The Rock wants it to be a rock movie,
But also a Christmas movie.
but also a Christmas movie.
But also for kids, but also for adults.
Yes, there's too many like things vying for your attention.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's like a part that wants to be like this 90s action movie. Then there's this part that wants to be like, what if we like actually tried to explain all of the mystery of Christmas to you? Like that's, to me, I was scene over scene, I was impressed with like they've like genuinely thought everything through.
Yeah.
I can't believe there was no point in the process where they were like, should we really do this? Should we stop now? Like we're so deep in this, and they really like every step of the way. Like at the end when they're like the presents are small, that's why they have like the thing that makes them big. You're
I like that.
You're like, yeah, it does make a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
It's weirdly thought out. There's such an explanation to everything that it's like they really did invest in like a mythology here and like a world.
They set up rules very well.
They do. And then there's also the element of it that's like, and then here's Chris Evans, he's doing his thing.
He was the least interesting part of the movie.
Yeah, like it's just like there's a lot of it's truly like throwing everything against the wall. And some of it does actually stick.
Oh, for sure.
Which is surprising because the only feedback I heard from this movie in the first few weeks was like, it is terrible. It's like, it's a crime. Like I've seen people hate this movie.
I'm surprised about that.
I was too.
I was laughing at like multiple points in this movie.
Yeah.
Like that's like genuinely tongue in cheek, really funny.
Yeah.
Nick Kroll was, I mean, just what the fuck was that guy doing in this?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, and I was like, he knows just, I feel like he did like 2 takes of that. He's like, you sure you got it?
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, let's just
Well, to
use
me,
that.
that one scene is the greatest like example of like the movie's tension of like Nick Kroll on its face is giving like a hilarious performance in that scene.
It's really funny.
He's like contorting his face in every direction. He looks insane, and he's at the whole time a 75-degree angle.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
Doing a Jackson lean.
Yes. And then, but at the same time, the movie doesn't quite know how to pitch it, where it's like they're not totally willing to be like, this is 100% comedy. And The Rock is in that scene treating it like more than just being like the straight man. He's treating it too serious.
Yeah, he is, but like that's also, first of all, that's what he does in every movie. The Rock's greatest talent is that he can take any line of dialogue. This is like a wrestling talent, but he can take any line of dialogue and treat it like it's Hamlet. I mean, there's no one better on earth than The Rock at doing that.
Yeah.
And this movie really tests him on that because he's basically saying the most ridiculous shit of all time.
Yes. And I was just going to say, I think that's an issue in this movie, is that I think there needs to be a little more of like, that character needs to acknowledge, I think, a little bit more of how ridiculous what we're watching is.
I don't know. I think it would have worked better if the movie didn't have like the adult aspects of it and it was just The Rock like saying things like, "Oh my God, it's a game of crumpish schlop."
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Right.
But in his Rock voice. Like I was genuinely laughing, and I don't know if it was unintentional or not, but I don't really care. Genuinely like thinking it was funny that The Rock was saying some of the things that he was saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just would have worked better in a kid's movie. I was reading, this was a week ago, I read, and I recommend this to anyone who's like interested in like the construction of celebrity. I guess that's a kind of a general broad thing to say, but like
Fucking nerd.
yeah, but no, the GQ
Santa.
the GQ like Men of the Year profiles. I was reading The Rock was one of their like Men of the Year, and Zach Baron, who is I think like the best profile writer, like celebrity profile writer out there right now, wrote a profile on The Rock. And it was really interesting because it was like really kind of more promoting the Smashing Machine, which is the Benny or Josh Safdie movie, one of them.
It's one of them
that he's filming right now for A24, but it's like also kind of like punting on Red One a little bit, and it's like kind of about how The Rock has like made this incredible talent at being like just the most recognizable person of all time. And the struggle with that, because when you're the most recognizable person of all time, it's kind of hard to like play different characters.
Yeah. It's Benny, by the way.
It's Benny, yeah. It's like one of the best written articles that's like promoting someone, as these pieces have to do, but also has a lot of subtext about like maybe he like was trying to have his cake and eat it too much.
Maybe, yeah, he went too far.
Yes,
Yeah.
he went too far, which everyone obviously knows.
Same.
But if this is like the precipice of The Rock just being like, I'm going to try to make a movie for fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Then I say he went out with a bang here.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing more he could do after making Red One. Like, this movie is truly like, if you got into a writer's room at 2 a.m, you're like, we need a pitch for Amazon tomorrow. Their one request is it's got to be holidays.
This sounds like something we would pitch on the show, by the way.
Absolutely. I mean, that was the main thing, is like the whole movie feels like it's an SNL parody.
Yeah.
Jerry said that, you were saying that, like it truly does. I mean,
The jokes.
And even like the plot points of the movie where it's like, he calls Mrs. Claus and he's like, how you holding up, Partridge? And she's like, oh, just making some cookies. And he's like, what kind? And she's like, oh, just some macaroons. She's like, all right. It's not her.
Santa hates macaroons.
And they play that so straight.
But that's what's funny about The Rock. He plays it so fucking straight.
I think that there's like, he's pitched just like a little bit off is the only thing. Like, I don't want him to be like too like, Ryan Reynolds wink wink like at the camera with it.
Yeah.
But there's something about like, I feel like the best comparison I could think of is like the dynamic between like Buzz Lightyear and Woody in Toy Story.
Yeah,
where Buzz Lightyear knows only one reality. Like, he's like, I am from a galaxy far, far away, and I know I'm gonna defeat, Zoltron. And
My name is Zurg, but whatever, I guess. Keep going, movie boy.
I feel like a fucking loser.
It's the pink teddy bear from Toy Story 3.
What was his name?
Lotso, but it's
Lotso.
really not important.
We got John Lasseter over here. We have like Buzz. He knows his whole reality.
Yeah.
And he like that Tim Allen performance is like, so like every line is like straight out of like an old cartoon. It's like so dialed up. It's so pitched up. And honestly, I think then maybe to a degree you kind of need a stronger character to bounce off of. That may be the actual problem with the movie, is that we're talking about like Chris Evans is kind of just like,
Yeah,
he's sleepwalking a little bit. Like, we've seen him do this many a time.
He's got the half New York accent.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you want to do? I'm a tracker.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Yeah. You need your Woody, all right? You need your Tom Hanks Woody going in there. And it's like, oh, like, what the hell are you talking about? And Chris Evans is too, like, honestly,
too movie star-ish?
He's too movie star-ish.
Yeah.
Also, the idea that Chris Evans is like a slob hacker is an insane concept.
I like this scene, where he wakes up. This is one of the adult things in the movie where you're like, why is this happening? Where he wakes up and he's supposedly like drinking an entire bottle of Bullet bourbon. And he's just woken up in the bathtub, fully clothed.
Yeah.
But like has like perfectly shaven scruff.
Yeah.
And, like, a perfect haircut. And is like layered, color coordinated wise.
Yeah.
You're like
I don't know, man.
Come on, Jack O'Malley.
Come on, the Wolf. Yeah. Like that should be Nick Kroll. To me, like that.
Yeah,
like
it should be. Yeah.
You need a freak to play that role, and instead you've got like one of the most like white bread guys of all time.
Okay, so can I give you his movie names?
Please.
Do you want to make it a game? You guys want to try to guess which movies these are from?
And I bet I could do
That's a good idea.
Good.
All right. Yeah. On the pod right now, we made this up.
Yeah.
All right. Jack O'Malley.
Red
One.
one.
There you go.
I got it first.
Fuck.
I'll go easy to heart. Steve Rogers.
Captain America.
Thank you.
How did I not get that?
Lloyd Hansen.
Fuck. Already realized.
Knives Out.
Gray man.
Yeah, you got it. All right, that's
Oh.
the gray man. Pete Brenner, which similarly to Peter Brenner from Moneyball, but different guy. Pete Brenner.
Is that Knives Out?
No, that's another
Oh,
Netflix.
Ghosted.
No, that's Pain Hustler.
What the? Oh,
Glad we
yeah.
didn't
Pain
keep
Hustlers
that part going
with
long.
Emily Blunt.
Never seen
which
it.
is a movie about like painkillers, I think.
Sick.
That was.
I just take them. I don't watch movies about
They're
them.
gonna put it in the Library of Congress next year. So we'll probably get a like
So
a
you should-
probably
you
get a
check it out.
rerun then.
I have full access to that.
Cole Turner.
This has got to be Ghosted.
That's Ghosted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was so busy making my Bill Clinton joke.
Andy Barber.
Barbershop.
That's like honestly a better name than a lot of these.
Andy Barber.
That's from the Apple TV show Defending Jacob.
Maybe I've never
No, if you
seen
said Jacob, I would have known.
What about Chris Evans?
Tanner,
Tanner, you're gonna get this.
Deadpool 3 maybe?
No,
Is the train?
his name was Johnny Storm in that one.
Is it the train? Is he on?
No.
No, not Bullet Train.
Free guy? Free guy?
Free Guy, you got it.
He just plays himself.
Yeah, I
a free
guess.
guy.
His most, like, I don't even want to say ethnic because that's somehow anti-Semitic, but his most like cultural name is Ari Levinson in the Red Sea Diving Resort, which is a adult like terrorist
Travel
action
ad?
That's awesome.
movie. But yeah, I would say that, and then probably his best acting performance, just singularly, because like he's done like 7 Captain America movies, but Ransom Drysdale.
That's got to be Knives Out.
Knives Out, yeah.
Okay. It's a good name. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's like a murder mystery.
Yeah.
You gotta have a name for like that.
Works.
But mainly, he does play names as interesting as his characters, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a problem for him. But he's gonna be in this new Celine Song movie next year, The Materialists, I think.
Yeah,
it's
that's
called.
really fast.
So I'm interested in this. Yeah.
Because I used to be of the camp of like, man, I don't get the Chris Evans thing at all. And then I watched him in Sunshine, and I think he's very good in Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's very good in Snowpiercer. Like he does have
He's
like
great
a
in Snowpiercer,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does have like an energy, and like there's kind of like this loose cannon nature to him that is very watchable.
Yeah.
I just think so often he's choosing projects that are just so tame, or just like it feels like he knows how to like power walk through a movie. And I'm interested by whatever this Celine Song project would be, because it feels like, just knowing just past lives and her, background as a playwright, feels like there's got to be something in there for him to chew on.
Yeah, he's gonna go below the surface a little bit.
He fucking better.
He's really good at Knives Out.
He is good at
And
it.
it's funny
Yeah.
because that movie came out like right after Endgame. It was like,
On the
oh,
record.
Chris Evans is wrapping up his Captain America run, and he's in this Rian Johnson original movie called Knives Out, and he's playing someone completely different in that, and he's got a dope ass sweater in this movie.
fucking great.
And everyone was like, oh shit, Chris Evans is gonna like really have an interesting career now.
He might be him.
And then Apple announced they were making a streaming service, and everything went wrong for him.
And he said, "How much money can you give me?"
Yeah.
Because double that.
I still root for the guy. I wish. I agree with you. I don't think this is the right You needed someone a little more zany in Red One, but
I feel like Peters has been saying since the first frame of this movie that The Rock was the problem, that he was taking it too seriously. But now that we've introduced the idea of like The Rock isn't the problem and Chris Evans should have been Nick Kroll, I'm like, yeah, dude, that could have unlocked this whole thing. This could be the next Endgame.
Well, you know what's funny is, so I was thinking
Avengers Red One.
You know what movie I was thinking about when I was watching this? I was thinking about Night at the Museum, because Night at the Museum is a PG children's movie
starring me.
You're talking to the biggest fan of all time.
Starring Ben Stiller.
Theodore Roosevelt. They allowed me in the Library of Congress.
Yeah. But it's like a ridiculous concept for a movie when you think. I mean, it's like such a genius idea, obviously. But like it's a pretty ridiculous high concept idea for a movie like Red One, and it really does not take it incredibly seriously. But there are like obviously emotional moments, like this movie has too, where you're like, they're really trying to touch the heart here, like most Christmas movies.
They really try.
But there's no point in a movie like Night at the Museum where the common understanding is this joke's gonna go above the head of 8-year-olds. You know?
Yeah.
Everything works multi-layer. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I understand that if I'm 7. I understand it a little deeper if I'm 8 and 9 and 10. And then you get to watching your adult and you're like, wow, it was a really well-made children's movie.
Yeah.
Whether you like it as much as you liked it as a kid, it's up for debate. But like that's the idea of like a well-made movie for kids. And like when Chris Evans is like downing a bottle of bourbon and like, shit, it's fucking Santa's brother. You're like,
I know an audience that isn't going to get that one.
Yeah, but it feels like they're punching down.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're making a movie for you, 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, you're not. Like
what 17-year-old thinks Red One is
I would,
cool
at 16, I would be more violently against this movie than now.
Totally.
Yeah.
Man, fucking corporate Hollywood doesn't get me. I want a big ass, and that's it, pretty much.
I'll tell you
big ass.
I'll tell you what I would have laughed at when I was 16, though, and I still laughed very hard at it now.
Yeah.
Is when the bald henchmen on the beach are like looking all scary, and Chris Evans is like, "Ooh, don't talk to those guys. They're Carmenian death mercs."
I mean, that's an all-timer right there.
Carmenian death mercs.
Do we know if Carmenia is a real place?
Yeah, wait, wait,
the
so this
country of
wasn't
Carmenia.
explained. This was not explained. Carmenia, never explained it's a real place. We're supposed to just assume like there's an Eastern European country that we're all unaware of that. You know, we don't know what side they're on, Russia or Ukraine, but, you know, the movie doesn't get into that.
Yeah. We don't know.
But there are mercenaries of death from Carmenia that do work for brokers of power between paranormal witches and
whose names we cannot say.
Yeah.
So we will never know.
Because she's got like the bat sonar.
Yeah.
It's like, don't say her name. Why does she only have that power? And why is she so young? Why is Kiernan Shipka playing the witch?
Yeah, I don't know. They were like, ever since she transformed herself into like a young hot witch. It's like, could we have got like a little bit older witch? I don't know. Like,
why is her lipstick so poorly applied in the movie?
It's very odd. No qualms with Kiernan Shipka. It's more just I was like, why? What is this? Why choose Kiernan Shipka here? Other than I guess like, I don't know, maybe Kiernan Shipka has a bigger following than I'm aware of. Maybe there's a lot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I mean, listen, friends of the pod, Kiernan Shipka and John Rudnitsky, just like probably the highest usage rate in movies without ever having a real part in a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
What is going on? They're in like 4 movies a year. John Rudnitsky, friend of the pod.
Yeah,
he's not. I met him for 5 seconds once.
Really?
Yeah, at the high low bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Was I there?
You were at one of these comedy shows. You were not at this one. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did link there.
Okay.
With friends of the pod, Matthew Keith and Mark Rockwell. But
yeah.
What was I talking about again?
No free press.
Santa has to go check to make sure that where he parked his sleigh at has the reindeer.
Has enough carrots for the reindeer.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Wait, can we keep talking or? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, what I was saying is that he is in the Lindsay Lohan holiday movie this year on Netflix called Our Little Secret.
Oh.
And he plays Lindsay Lohan's new boyfriend in that movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Rudnitsky and Lindsay Lohan.
Awesome.
Would you ever think that would be a couple?
No, I wouldn't.
It feels a little weird to talk here without Tanner there, by the way.
We can say whatever the hell we want.
I know. Santa. Our own Carmenian death merc, Tanner Roberts, has left the room.
And he doesn't even know how good I've been this year.
Can I shift the conversation to Christmas movies in general?
Please do. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite Christmas movies?
Of all time?
Other than one you talked about here before, Scrooged.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the one I've talked about. Yeah. My mom is a Christmas freak. Mm-hmm. She loves the holiday. And my dad is a movie freak, so there is a nice union during the month of December where we can just churn through Christmas movies. But there are certainly a few that stand out. We watch Christmas Vacation every New Year's or every Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Which is a movie, as I get older, I like more, actually. Though I do think that it is not a movie. It's just like a combination of sketches turned into like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
those are kind of all those movies.
Yeah, they really are just like, it's just like just bits, but there's some great
What's
bits.
the one where he's got to get the fake ID and he takes it with the large poster board in Vegas? Is that the first Vacation?
That's either, that might be Vegas Vacation.
There's Vegas Vacation.
There's a Vegas Vacation.
That's that one.
That was the last one. That killed the series. They couldn't come back. And then to me, the all-time Christmas movie, like the best, is It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, it's just like a wonderful, wonderful movie. But
friend of the pod, Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, he'll be on next week, I think. And Elf is, I think, is the one that for like our generation has the most. To me, that's the one I think of as being the last great Christmas movie. Like it hit across the board. It is like a staple of Christmas now.
Elf, released in 2003, was, I believe, and I could be wrong and I don't remember it, but the first movie I ever saw in a movie theater.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 4 when that movie came out. I think that was the first movie I ever saw in a movie theater.
I've been told I saw it in theaters. I have no memory of this.
Yeah, I was in New Jersey. I was visiting my family and we saw Elf in a movie theater. The one thing that I think it was like one of like the first memories of laughing the hardest I ever laughed was him dancing on the mailroom table.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. A slam dunk.
A slam dunk. Which was a staple of just movie references in my house for the next 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that like Elf is the one that has kind of been claimed by our, and it's tough because now like 21 years later, they're not really making Christmas movies that are in the like Christmas Vacation lane, It's a Wonderful Life lane, or Elf's lane. We've really kind of stationed ourselves because they do so well on the cheaper kind of like genre of Christmas movies, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Red One, I guess, is like at least an attempt to kind of come out of that. But like, what are some like recent examples of like, I don't know, like expensive, high-minded Christmas? Because like I feel like the way we go is just like, is it gonna be a big movie and we're gonna release it on Christmas, kind of like Complete Unknown, or something like that. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like the last several years, I mean, the Christmas movies, like post Elf, when I think of Christmas, I either think of Netflix originals.
Yes. Which are like Hallmark with like a little better talent.
Yes, basically so. Or I think of like the Vince Vaughn Christmas run where he does 4 Christmases.
Which I've heard is good. I've never seen it.
I think that movie's terrible. Okay. I will say. I watched that for the first time like a couple years ago because each year my mom like tries to find a movie that she's missed in the cracks and be like, maybe we can claim this one as ours. Yeah. I thought it was horrible. But there are real staunch 4 Christmas defenders. And then he was also, I think he is Fred Claus.
Okay.
I think he was the brother of Santa.
Not the brother of Santa, Krampus. No, that's the game. It's Krampus.
Not good old Krampus.
Yeah, we didn't talk about, sorry to sidetrack you.
No, please.
The revival of Dana White's World Slap League in Red One.
It was good to see it.
Yeah. Krampus bringing back World Krampus Slap League.
Fit like a glove in the movie. It was a real, truly, a real wake-up call for me. When that came on, I was like, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
World Slap League.
Yeah.
Reclaimed.
That was great.
That was like when the XFL returned.
And then was immediately canned. Speaking of The Rock. It's either like the Netflix zone, the Vince Vaughn zone, or there was like for a while, there was like Christmas with the Cranks, Deck the Halls.
These are all kind of older movies though.
But yeah.
Unaccompanied Minors, remember that one?
Yes. Yeah. That's Tanner, did you just hear that? What? Matt just brought up Unaccompanied Minors on mic.
You like that movie? Get near the mic before you start talking.
He's got a chomp in his mouth.
Santa's walking back with a beef jerky. Get on mic again.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
That movie's a great idea. Great idea for a movie.
This is the third time in an unrelated situation this movie has come up around Will Peters.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because this is a movie until last week I didn't know existed.
Yeah, I watched it on a plane, and I thought it was, first of all, the kid in that movie, the main kid, dead ringer for Jesse Eisenberg.
Does look just like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And also we see...
Everybody Hates Chris is in there.
Everybody Hates Chris is in there.
Oh, who's now in Abbott Elementary.
Who's now an adult.
Overrated elementary.
Yeah.
He grew up and surprisingly doesn't look that much like Chris Rock. But
everybody loves Abbott Elementary. Yeah.
I actually really liked that movie.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a good idea.
Peters heard it on like
an old Blank Check episode. Like I was listening to a random episode the day I heard about this movie.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, this movie came out the week that Unaccompanied Minors came out," and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like I was listening to one of the Nancy Meyers episodes.
Nancy Meyers, thank you for bringing her up, has made movies that are Christmas like surrounding. The Holiday is like a Christmas movie.
Is a Christmas
basically.
movie, yeah.
It's also a New Year's movie.
Sure.
But and then like I'm trying to think, does Christmas in any of her other movies? I don't know. But
it does come up in a movie she wrote in Father of the Bride.
Oh,
It's
you're
like,
right. That is Christmas
because the wedding does take place on January 6th.
Yes,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
it's a full insurrection movie.
I've been looking at your letterbox. You've really been putting in the work.
I've been trying to
crushing tape on a lot of movies that I've seen multiple times.
A lot of classics, if you will. Canon films for the pod.
Can I use our now overtime on the pitch clock to break down my? I think there are 3 different types of Christmas movies if you really want to like surround it in whole.
Be careful.
Okay. The first
Santa's watching you.
Watching me. He's got proprietary knowledge.
Sees you while you sleep.
This is Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay.
Oh, it's weird.
Oh God.
Keep it in your pants.
Keep it in your pants. Who am I? Sacagawea?
All right. I don't get that one. Okay, go on.
All right. 3 types of Christmas movies. The first Christmas movie, many of the ones, honestly, all the ones we just mentioned, except for Red One. These are any genre of movie that takes place on or around Christmas. These movies exist in our world, all right? So, like, they're generally just like Christmas is the reasoning or inhibits people to come together, and then the conflict ensues between those characters. Could be romance, could be action. Whether you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not, it's the most uninteresting debate of all time. But like, that's like one that could be this. Home Alone, they leave the house, it's during Christmas, whatever.
Right.
The Holiday, as we mentioned, Nancy Meyers movie, It's a Wonderful Life, is like the bending of it because it has a time travel element of it. I think it's supernatural. What?
Lethal Weapon?
Lethal Weapon. Oh yeah, that does take place around Christmas. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, Shane Black, he loves Christmas.
He does. He puts everything around Christmas, right? Lethal Weapon, Love Actually is another one. Like Christmas kind of puts everyone around each other.
Yeah.
The
Hawkeye TV show. I mean, just wow.
Sorry, what?
The Hawkeye TV show.
The Hawkeye TV show.
Wow, we're thinking of stuff.
Yeah. The second type is any genre of movie where the spirit or characters of Christmas play a supernatural element in the movie. That would be Red One. Santa is in the movie, all right?
The Santa Claus.
These movies generally follow the plot line of Red One, where there's a kid who encounters the magic of Christmas somehow, like the literal magic of Christmas, whether meeting Santa Claus, an elf, whatever it is. And then there's like an old grizzled soul adult, maybe it's his father or his teacher or his mother or whoever it is, and they are like grouchy and shit, and then they have like a big like adult project to do, a business, whatever it is, and then they basically get help through Santa, but can only accomplish it once they, like shed their like adult, pessimism and like fall into the childlike wonder spirit of Christmas. Yeah. And then only when they do that do they learn that Santa is real and was helping them. That's basically the plot line of all these.
Yeah.
Red One, Miracle on 34th Street, The Santa Claus, The Grinch. All these movies kind of like have that, right? Elf too, obviously Elf.
Yeah.
Obviously Elf.
The third is the one that like is the most prevalent now. Honestly, like almost exclusively made now, which is the genre of Christmas movies. These are like either Hallmark movies or elevated Hallmark movies, which are like Netflix movies. They're tongue-in-cheek, inherently bad, made cheaply, but they like basically are color by number plot-wise in a way where they like reaffirm the values you want to be true. And that's why people who like maybe enjoy like more higher-minded movies throughout the year will be like, I watched like 15 of these movies during Christmas. I did the work. I watched The Merry Gentleman with Chad Michael Murray this year. Which it's like a Magic Mike crossed with one of these movies. There's like, he's the worst dancer ever, but honestly, he's like a pretty good actor. So shout out to Chad.
I know somebody that worked on this actually.
I was watching this and I was like, is Chad Michael Murray just perfect for these movies, or should he be in like better stuff?
I'll never know.
But it's usually people like that who are starring in them. Lindsay Lohan, Chad Michael Murray, Britt Robertson is actually his romantic lead, who's someone who kind of fell through the cracks. And this is usually the plot of those. A business-focused woman returns to her hometown or another remote location from the big city, meets like a rustic guy, and there's like some sort of project or event that happens on Christmas Eve that they have to work together on, and then she leaves, but then she comes back.
This is kind of Just Friends. Me and Tanner both just watched this.
That's a better version of these.
Though still terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
pretty
think the
bad.
first 10 minutes of that movie are really funny.
Yeah.
No?
I didn't like a second of it. But I liked Anna Faris. I liked Anna Faris.
She's pretty funny in that
She
movie.
and Tanner didn't like that either. You didn't really like any of it.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Can I give you some bullet points of you're watching these when you see this? Was that on mic? All right. You're watching one of these movies when a suburb of Atlanta, Calgary, or Santa Clarita has a lot of CGI snow on it. Seemingly, there's 3 operating small businesses in the entire town that everyone shops at.
A home goods store.
Yeah, there's
a lot of baskets.
There's a diner where like no one gets food anywhere else other than this diner.
Hey, Cheryl.
Like I said, some sort of event on Christmas Eve is basically going to serve as like the climax for
the pageant.
The pageant, the drive,
parade.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's an understanding that amongst everyone in town that Christmas is like the most important thing. Like just in general, like nothing is more important than Christmas for everyone in town, from like the busboy to the richest man in town. Everyone knows that.
Magical time of year.
And these movies generally do not have like a supernatural element. But Hot and Frosty this year, where a snowman turns into a real person, it's kind of like the Shape of Water version of these movies.
What's the old snowman or real person turns into a snowman?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shitty movie. Anyway.
But those are those types of movies.
Yeah.
Some great hits. Operation Christmas Drop. Holiday in the Wild, starring Rob Lowe and Kristen Davis from Sex and the City.
Wow.
Like I said, The Merry Gentleman this year. The Lindsay Lohan this movie, like Our Little Secret or something like that.
Yeah.
There's just a ton of these movies.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah. Tinker Tailor. John Le Carré has written most of them. And a movie that's on my IMDb. Get Him Back for Christmas. Wow. Yeah. Did some additional vocal work on that one.
Is that out?
That is out. I think it's on PureFlix right now, and also the Great American. What is it called again?
The Great American Network or something.
Great American Network. Yeah. Friend of the pod, Josh Oud, mixed the movie. I went in, did some crowd voices.
Listen up, folks.
Listen up. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's Christmas for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a weird. There's a weird zone of current Christmas movies because it's like. I think honestly, to a degree, my closing point.
But I love to let Matt talk and then to cut Will off as soon as possible. But I'll give him that.
I wrote it down.
Yes. My closing point is that I think studios have their which is what makes Red One so interesting, like almost a complete anomaly these days. Is I think studios have realized that for the most part, every family in America has their 5 to 6 Christmas movies that they love. They're classics. They're repeatable movies. You can watch them every year, and you're always like, yeah. And you can see right past their flaws. And so it's kind of like an impossible task at this point to be like, let's give them another Christmas classic.
We used to try.
They used to try, and I think they failed too many times.
Yeah, literally.
And instead, now they're like, okay, let's pump out as cheap a Christmas movie as we can, dump it somewhere, and the entire southeast of America will watch them at any point in the day.
It is incredible how temporary these movies are.
Yes.
They're like literally made. They're like disposable movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting.
What's your favorite disposed of Christmas movie? One that a lot of people don't think about. I always think about that one with Seth Rogen.
These are too elevated though. The Night Before.
The Night Before.
Yeah, but like that movie.
Yeah.
That movie is like too good to fall into this category. I think. Like that. Like The Night Before is like trying to be.
Follow your own rules, bitch. I like The Night
All right,
Before.
jeez, guys.
I think I'm telling
Santa, chill.
I'm telling.
Santa, what the fuck? I think you're on the naughty list.
Sorry,
but I don't get to check
me,
it.
those are too expensive or like just too like big of movies.
Or like 8-Bit Christmas. Like, do you think those are too?
Which one?
8-Bit Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Neil Patrick Harris one.
Yeah.
The one I think of now that I saw last Christmas was Happiest Season with Kristen Stewart
I think
on
that
Netflix.
that movie was pretty popular.
It was all right. I'll say it's got one of the most vile co-leads in the movie. She's like Kristen Stewart's lover, but she like won't tell her family. Like she brought Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, the
home for
woman
Christmas.
from *Halt and Catch Fire*.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting her name right now, but yeah.
She brings Kristen Stewart home for the holidays, but the whole time she's like she won't tell her family that that's her her lover.
Yeah,
she's like, oh, this is just my buddy.
Yeah.
And she goes like so long. She buries Kristen Stewart until the very end. She's like, okay, it's my gay lover. And by that point, if I'm Kristen Stewart, I'm like, fuck you, bitch. You've been an absolute the whole movie. I have not once seen you love me, and now you're like, okay, do you love me again? Wow. No, fuck you. Kristen Stewart is great in the movie. She's awesome. It's honestly
really
good. Check it out.
My arch nemesis, Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My arch friend.
Yeah.
Because I saw her at the Roost.
Me.
Los Feliz.
Friend of the Roost.
Yeah. Friend of the Roost. The Roost Pod. Okay, well, that's all I have to say. I think it's time to pitch. But before we pitch, I have a couple of gifts for both of you.
Whoa.
I have presents.
I screamed there.
Is it a chomp?
You have gifts for us?
Is it a beef stick?
Okay, so I have
Oh my god, he's got physical gifts.
I have one chomp.
Whoa.
One taco seasoned beef stick and 2 Fireball cinnamon whiskey shots.
Fireball.
Merry Christmas.
Official sponsor of
I'm not gonna throw it at you.
elevator pitch.
that.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Unless Matt, do you want this chop?
Nah, I think
Give it
it's
to
fine.
Tanner.
Yay. Is this a prompt to take a shot?
Yes, I think
we
this.
take a shot right now?
Before we pitch, everybody take your Fireball shot.
All right. Well, Mary,
Tis the season.
should we hit a bar after this?
Should we get behind the wheel of a car?
I drove here.
I think it's the only way.
To
3,
Good
4.
Here's the elevator pitch, everyone.
here's the elevator pitch to Good Tidings of Great Joy.
Yes. Good tidings of great pod.
God, it just goes down so smooth.
Oh man,
The cinnamon really is so potent.
I feel like a Carmenian death merc right now.
I feel like Kristen Stewart's lover in that movie where she's a total bitch. Bitter. Absolutely so ruthless and bitter. Okay, so Merry Christmas.
Oh.
And then Tater got a beef stick as well. And Matt, if you want one, there's 10 over there in the corner.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I
have to keep up my movie ready bod at all times. Shut up, hot guy.
I already linked with my Chomps family earlier. Literally in the theater as I was seeing Red 1 4 hours ago.
They passed them out to everybody.
They did. The Rock came in the theater and said, Santa's missing.
Said, you want a venison stick or a beef stick?
Yeah.
You took both.
This one's made out of reindeer.
This one's made out of Blitzo. What are their names?
I don't know.
Donner Blitzen.
Did you like though?
Oh yeah, that was one of the things I said in the movie. Is it's so funny? I get my thing. I can say one more thing.
You get
Everyone else
your
got their
Yeah,
one thing.
you have a thing to say.
All these Christmas movies that involve Santa Claus follow a very specific, like, these are the rules of Christmas.
Yes.
But they are all flexible in certain ways. Like every Christmas movie gets to make up its one thing. You get to add one thing to the lore. You don't get to add a bunch of things to the lore. You get to add one thing. And this one, it was the witch. And in a lot of these movies, in fact, I would argue all of them except Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph was made up. The rest of the reindeer are factual reindeer. Rudolph was made up for one movie, and he actually is not around. We don't include Rudolph in anything. He's not a real
was
reindeer.
Rudolph not in Red 1?
He's not in Red 1. He's not an elf. He's not
canon for Red 1.
Wow.
He's normally not. He's not real.
Normally not canon.
The other reindeer are, in fact, real.
Real.
Rudolph is not. All right, so.
How old were you when you realized that reindeer were like real animals, by the way? Because this was 3 years ago for me.
I'm a big hunter, so I've always kind of known.
You've chomped into a couple reindeer in your
I've eaten reindeer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm the reason Rudolph isn't around anymore.
I was actually in Alaska, and they were like, "That's a reindeer," and I was like, "Those are fucking real."
Like, I don't see any bright red shiny nose on that fucker.
What's next? J.K. Simmons powerlifted around here?
Oh my God, J.K. Simmons. Okay, yeah.
Hey.
How do we feel about pitching? Is that something we still do on this podcast?
Woo-hoo,
we can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you spot me real quick though?
So before we pitch to anybody new to the pod,
Welcome.
welcome. Thank you. That means a lot to them. Me, I'm kind of like easy floater kind of guy. Guys, one drink in, and well, not including the first 3 beers I had today. We're at Friday beers. Give me a break. We start off with asking a question to see who pitches first.
Bingo.
So my question is, how old am I? Santa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'd love to know where you sourced this info from, or if you made this up.
I did like the line in Red 1 where The Rock is like, he's like, there's so many great like fake technology names. It's like the nuclear biophysics machine. And he's like, this was discontinued in the 1800s. I like that line a lot.
This is discontinued after the Union won the war. What were they using?
This was discontinued after Robert E. Lee weaponized it in Appomattox.
All right. Okay. Years old.
Years old?
Yes.
Santa is. Should we say it the same or go on?
Yeah, I got to guess here.
You guys got to say them at different times because every time you say numbers at the same time.
Yeah, it's a little overload.
You can go first.
Saint Nick. Okay, I think Santa is 600 years old.
Okay, Matt.
Oh, that was around what I was gonna say.
You can go 601.
I think Santa. I'll go like 800 years old.
Okie doke. Santa, me am 1,754 years old.
Oh,
or years young, depending on how you look at it.
Really,
Santa, you look great.
Like they trace like the character of Santa all the way.
I looked up how old is Santa. And it said 1,754 years old.
I think it comes from like a piece of literature.
I looked up how old is Santa, and it said 1,750 years old.
All right.
54 years old.
Testy.
It also, he has a birthday. I just want to add this in. He has a birthday, and it's not Christmas.
Well,
what's your
Jesus' birthday?
Yeah, what's your sign, Santa?
I think he's a Gemini.
Has there been a Santa movie where he's, I guess in the Santa Claus, he's like, yeah, that's the whole point of the Santa Claus. He has like a romance with a
Santa Claus 2
with a mortal. Mm-hmm. Santa Claus 2, he does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there a movie where Santa Claus, other than Kate Klausner's Santa's My Boyfriend, where Santa's like actually like
sexually active,
out here sexually active in the world?
It's a good idea for a movie. I don't know it.
Yeah, I mean it's not my movie.
It'd be like the American President, but
like exactly. I'm not saying like he's out, at the fucking bungalow like buying marketing major shots.
Yeah.
But,
in fact, I'd like to pitch the American President, but it's Santa.
Yeah, that'd be actually a really good idea for a movie.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Nobody wants to take that?
No, we're good.
We're just giving that out.
We're giving that one out.
All right.
Pre-pitch.
Okay, so that means, Matt, you're going
first?
first, and then second is going to be Will, which is saving the Will for last.
Oh,
saving the Will for last. All right.
All right, and pitch.
Calm. All right. So we've talked about the different types of Christmas movies there are. I, being a titan of business, would only like to make a movie that will get made in 2024.
Okay.
That means that I am going to make a Netflix Christmas movie, an elevated Hallmark movie. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker is going to be shot in July in Pacoima or some shit like that. All right. And I would like to test the limits, really test the limits of how tongue-in-cheek we can be with the Christmas movie. How far is too far before people are like, all right, fucking hold up, man.
Back up.
Back up.
Yeah.
Step back.
My culture is not your costume.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, my movie is called Canceled for Christmas.
I like where this is headed.
Former Business Monthly 30 Under 30, because we can't use real names of magazines.
Of course.
Forbes out of the question. Business Monthly's former 30 Under 30 startup CEO Jessica is a titan of the tech world. She's on her way to the top, cream of the crop. About to speak at this year's World Tech Summit. Whoa. Yeah. That is until the San Francisco Gazette, also not a real paper, writes a biting expose on her romantic flings with interns, preferential treatment, and abusive language to assistants.
Yikes.
All in all, harboring what is known as a toxic work environment. The board cans her ass right before the World Tech Summit.
Good.
Oh, shit. She's canceled.
Good.
So she returns to her hometown of Jingle Creek Falls. No state specified.
But most likely Utah.
Yeah. She returns because she got nowhere to go for Christmas. She's canceled, but she's got to celebrate Christmas.
She's going for the holidays.
She's going to go home to her widowed mother, Trisha. And her mother is the principal of Jingle Creek Falls Middle School. And Trisha's like, hey, you're still smart with business, even though you fuck your interns and stuff. Can you help out with this year's Jingle Creek Falls Middle School annual toy drive? They got to get this going.
We need to crunch some numbers.
She's like, no way. So she tries to escape, get back to the big city where she's from.
Yeah.
So
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, Salt Lake. No, she's from San Francisco. So she steals her mom's car. She breaks it down in a ditch, Jingle Creek Falls. It's out in the mountains. It's easy to, break the car down.
Yeah.
Crash into a tree. And who's there to help her out? The only mechanic in town, Hank. More like Hunk, though.
Yeah, bingo.
And Hank agrees to fix her car up, but she got no money, right? I don't know why she doesn't have any money. There's financial trouble, but she doesn't have any money. They only accept cash. They only accept jingle dollars in this town. Jingle bucks. Jingle bucks. But she's like, please, will you do it? It's my mom's car. Like, you got to help me out. And turns out Hank is also the science teacher at Jingle Creek Middle.
What?
He's the only mechanic in town. He's also the only science teacher. And he agrees, I'll fix your car up if you help out with this year's toy drive. So they get in the garage together. They get in the classroom together. She starts working with all these kids, really kind of like rediscovers what she likes about business, really just educating all these kids on crypto investing and other wholesome ideas for
the good stuff.
But then she gets a call, right? As everything's going well, the romance is budding. She gets a call. She goes, hey, my name's Bill Maher. I host the Club Random podcast, and I think you were wrongfully fired.
Whoa.
Would you like to be interviewed on Club Random?
Yes.
She's like, yeah.
Sign my ass up.
Sign my ass up.
Yeah.
This could lead to a book deal. Bill Maher's a big presence.
Yeah.
This is probably executive produced by Bill Maher for some reason.
Totally.
And she's like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Dark Soul of the Night. Everyone's pissed off at her, and she decides, I can't do that. She runs back from Jingle Creek Regional Airport, and she gets in time for the toy drive. It's a big success. Everyone's happy at Christmas.
Wow.
And she decides, I'm gonna stay in Jingle Creek Falls.
No way.
I'm gonna teach these little rascals a thing or two about putting their money in crypto. All right.
Not having sex with interns.
Yeah. No, I'm done having sex with interns. All right. I'm done hazing assistants. All right.
Sure.
I'm done being.
You're never really done hazing.
I might be canceled, but there's always a home for me in Jingle Creek Falls. This movie, Jessica, is played by Chloe Grace Moretz. What happened to her in the last 4 years?
I don't know.
She's primed for one of these Netflix Christmas movies.
Yeah, totally.
Hank is played by, I don't know if he's ever been in a movie before, but Tyler Cameron, former Bachelor.
Oh, cool.
The ladies know what I'm talking about.
Totally.
Mom,
Yeah, we do.
Veteran of the Christmas movies, former Full House cast member, Lori Loughlin.
Yeah,
She's in
totally.
all of them.
Yeah.
who's her boyfriend? You know,
Massimo?
no, wait, who? Massimo? What's that?
Isn't he the guy that is Lori Loughran's boyfriend? I don't know. You say your thing. I'm sorry.
Her boyfriend is gonna be Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
Yeah, Tanner knows what I'm talking about.
Is that a real guy?
Yeah, yeah, he's from Best Man Holiday. Morris Chestnut is just like asking to be in one of these movies.
He honestly looks like a beautiful man.
Yeah, he's a beautiful man.
Oh, he's got a great career.
Yeah.
Okay, good for Morris.
And this is directed by somebody.
Yeah, totally.
I don't think any director...
Anybody who walks through the door could take this on.
I think there are people who've directed like 50 of these movies.
Yeah, totally.
And that's who's going to do it. Whoever has directed the most.
I know people that have... Like, I have a friend from school that has worked in, like, basically works for Lifetime.
Or the production company that makes them.
They churn these out.
Yeah. So...
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that's canceled for Christmas.
I love this idea.
Thank you.
It's always...
Cancel me.
It's always incredible when movies pitched on here that feels like I've already seen it before.
Oh.
And not in a bad way, just in like the way of like, that just felt like you described a movie that like my mom really likes.
Your mom calls you up, be like, Santa, I just saw canceled for Christmas.
Another home run for the Claus man.
Kobe. But also, I don't know what made me think of this, but one of the things I wanted to bring up about Red One real quick is to talk on top of how they explain away everything. I love when a Christmas movie has to explain how Santa Claus is making all these video games nowadays.
Yeah, they're like, he's like, Vampire Assassin 3 is really flying off the shelves this year.
But only for the Switch, because that's the only brand that would touch us.
It is hilarious. All right.
Yeah, because the cobblers are not only making toys, they're just like fucking firing off Blu-rays.
Like at a
They're
certain
incredible
point,
programmers.
at a certain point, Santa had to be like, I don't know how to fucking make this shit anymore.
I used to work with wood, with oak, with timber.
I'm not a programmer.
What, you want an NFT?
Santa's got a program where he sends elves to college specifically to learn.
There's a bunch of elves at San Jose State University just learning computer science.
It used to be called Santa Jose State University. All right. Well, that was great.
Yeah,
love that shit.
that's awesome.
Can I ADR a word really quickly? Because I said he gets a call, and I said she, Bill Maher from the Club Random podcast.
Sure.
Unfortunately, no, you can't.
I'm just gonna ADR this real quick. He.
Yeah, that's going to work really well.
We're gonna edit that in real quick.
Hand in a glove. There it is. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, Matt, out of the park.
Thank
as
you.
Usual. Will, I guess you can go now.
But by the way, would it have been better if she was like a cannibal and that's why she got canceled?
If it was played by Army, lead role, I definitely would have loved it.
Christmas and the Army goes really well together nowadays.
I already liked it. I would have loved it with Army in the lead role.
Yeah, you got to be real careful about what they're getting canceled for in these.
True. He's been eating people.
Yeah.
But he's home for the holidays.
He's got a podcast now.
Yeah.
That's what we love about
We've been seeing clips.
All right.
Okay.
Will, whenever you're ready, and by whenever you're ready, I mean now.
All right.
Don't wait.
Let me give it to you right off the top. Right. My movie is called The People versus Kris Kringle. This is a courtroom comedy drama. It's My Cousin Vinny meets Miracle on 34th Street.
Wow.
Picture this. It's January 1st, the new year, new resolutions. It's time for Santa to prepare for the next Christmas until knock knock, that's a knock on the toy factory door, Santa's been summoned. He's been sued. Santa Claus, or shall we call him by his Christian name, Kris Kringle, finds himself as the defendant in a class action lawsuit after the North Pole's top produced and distributed toy, the Super Annie superhero doll, has a flaw.
Catchy name.
Of course, it rolls off the tongue. A flaw that short circuits it and catches several thousand trees and homes on fire across the world. So there's a massive recall on toys. Christmases are ruined. Families, houses, generations old houses are ablaze. Kris is happy to pay up, and he's extremely apologetic. Mm-hmm. But when the people represented by Ace Attorney Conrad Quench, played by John Boyega, seeks to revoke his toy crafting and distribution license, that's where he draws the line. He knows he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He just made a mistake, or at least he oversaw one. Santa's top elf, Scrounce, played by Giovanni Ribisi.
Bear box name?
Yeah, bingo. Suggests he takes the L, relinquish the power, and step down for good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Santa decides to follow the advice of Mrs. Claus, whose relationship with Chris is not unlike Napoleon and Josephine in Ridley Scott's Napoleon.
Okay, thank you.
She wears the pants. She's ornery, okay? And she is absolutely pissed about the thought of being married to a 2,000-year-old deadbeat ex-toy maker, okay? So her suggestion is to scour the naughty list and find the sleaziest, dirtbag, worst person on earth that also happens to be a lawyer, and most likely a really successful one. So, of course, he lands Steel Chance, played by Sebastian Stan, to go against the masses. Now, we will find out that Steel Chance has gotten multiple rapists, murderers, and politicians off the hook. He is the guy. He is a dirtbag. He will do anything for money, okay? Here's just a little sample of how our dialogue is going to play out.
Do you want to play a part here?
I can play both because I got it right here. Here you'll notice my difference in my tone of voice. Chris, the elves are going to unionize. What? The elves love me. Chris, they work in a sweatshop. They're miserable. I've got boots on the ground reports that they're going to unionize. And when they unionize, and it's not an if, it's a when, you're going to be on the hook for even more money than you are now. We need to win back the favor of those elves or your goose is cooked, fat man. My weight has no bearing in this. You know, they break their back for you and you don't have the decency to shed a few pounds yourself and wrap a couple presents. Okay, Steele, I'm not a human. Okay, I'm not saying that as a hubristic dictator. I'm literally not human. I've been alive for over 1,000 years. I live off the fuel of holiday spirit and cookies. This is the relationship we're going to live with. Kris Kringle, Steel Chance.
Whoa.
Lawyer, Santa Claus.
Who wrote this? Tony Gilroy?
Me.
Tony Gilroy.
As the trial goes on, multiple witnesses are brought to the stand to speak ill of Santa's behavior out of context. You know, all the spying, you know, he's watching them all year round, right? The moral judgment, the burglary. He's breaking into their houses and he's leaving presents, but he's breaking into their houses.
Breaking through their Simply Safe systems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Steele sees the miracles for himself, the joy, the spirit, the good tidings of great joy.
Yes.
And Santa will see the good that lives within Steele, even though the life he leads and the people he's gotten exonerated are so bad. In the end, we'll come to find out that Scrounce, the elf in command, is behind the misbehaving dolls, which featured a remote-controlled bug that was simultaneously triggered by Scrounce from the North Pole on Christmas night that exploded all these dolls, and that gets the case thrown out. And Santa is innocent, even though he is still kind of on the hook for millions of dollars to all the victims and damages. And the most important thing you're asking here is who is Santa and who is Mrs. Claus, right? Because I told you Sebastian Stan, I told you John Boyega, and you're like, whoopee.
Yeah.
We're
Okay,
making
Santa.
Whoopi over here.
Yeah.
Who's Santa?
Jason Segel.
Whoa.
Dude.
Jason Segel?
Yeah.
You gonna put a beard on him?
I'm putting a beard on him. I'm putting a couple extra pounds on him.
Yeah.
He's holly jolly, but he's downtrodden.
Oh, so he's
sad.
not Jack Santa Claus.
He's not Jack Santa Claus. No, I want a fat Santa here. And Mrs. Claus is Anna Faris.
Okay.
I was so taken by her in Just Friends.
Yeah.
I want to see her just lay waste to Santa. She drives the force. She wears the pants in the Claus relationship. She owns Kris Kringle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really writes itself. And I already read you a whole page of the script.
You did.
It wrote itself.
I think you wrote it.
Well, it came out of me naturally.
Like Sweat.
Pause.
Sure, like Sweat.
Or
That's
Piss.
The People versus Kris Kringle.
That's a great movie.
It's directed by Adam McKay.
Oh wow.
I want a comedy director that thinks he's serious.
Oh,
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a part where Jason Segel as Kris Kringle Santa Claus says, "Climate change is real."
I can definitely work it in if that sways you at all, big man.
When did you come up with Adam McKay?
I came up with that earlier, and I forgot to say it, and I said it right now.
Wow.
But, like when earlier?
Today.
Yeah. What?
What do you mean, like in his career?
No, like around what time today?
No.
I don't have a specific time. Is there something you said earlier today that would have led me to? Oh, you mentioned Step Brothers and Adam McKay. That's probably where it today. Tanner asked who directed Step Brothers.
Well, Tanner didn't ask.
Chris Kringle asked?
Chris Kringle asked. Because
You were Chris Kringle in the office all day long? I didn't
You were
know.
really working on your character all day.
Well, good for you. I was being very good today.
the reason, no, good for you, first of all.
No, yeah, I guess I'm the winner there.
You're not a level 4 naughty.
But the reason I ask, and I better get this clock set up, is because Santa's brought you guys a little present today.
Is it more alcohol?
Wink.
I hope that's not what you guys wrote on your list, because if so, I severely misread it.
Okay, what's your present though?
I brought you guys a pitch.
Oh,
No way.
wow.
Are you pitching an Adam McKay Christmas joint?
I love how we're going back.
Feels like you are. Okay,
Yes.
I'll let you get into it then.
All right.
I'm stunned that this is producer Tanner / I guess Chris Kringle's first pitch on mic.
It's your first pitch, right?
Yeah, I don't
You
think
did
I've ever
pitch-
even been on a podcast before.
You pitched-
Usually I just exist in the North Pole.
Oh.
There's a lot of elves up there. We make a lot of toys. Wait, what were you saying?
Blah,
You
blah.
make mostly video games, though.
I'm mostly a video game
You've
guy.
mostly been working on Grand Theft Auto 6 for the last 10 years. Right?
You know about Vampire Slayer, right?
I do, yeah. It's flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
I know, but the third one, the first and second, I didn't play.
All right.
Vampire Slayer is really popular this year.
It's a pretty good JK.
That's my JK.
All right.
Are you rushing or dragging?
Should I be in charge of the pitch clock for you, or I mean, does it actually matter?
Now you could
Keep
throw-
it-
throw the
okay, yeah.
clock up.
Keep it to 5.
Make it feel real for me.
I mean, I'll play it, and then as soon as it hits
just like how
5,
Santa's real.
as soon as it hits 5, I will not cut you off like you haven't done for either of us.
Yeah.
But you'll know it.
You'll hear it.
I'll know when it's time.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best impression of you. Are you ready?
Yes.
You already started.
My movie is called Jesus Walks. Named after the Kanye West song. Jesus Christ comes back during Christmas only to see things aren't exactly how he left them.
Yeah.
In heaven, he wanted to throw a birthday party, but seeing as how they aren't allowed to drink up there, Jesus and his crony angels think about where else they can throw it. Jesus tells them about Earth, a place his dad gave him, but he hasn't been there in a while. He goes back to scope it out and sees the world is on the brink of World War III. Yes, there have been 2 others since he left. God is a rich dad that let his son run one of his many planets that he created, and Jesus kind of just visited once, said some stuff, and left. Imagine going home for Christmas and seeing your old sea monkeys have discovered both electricity, math, racism, and eating other animals. He learns that somebody wrote a book about him full of lies and rules that everybody seems to be following religiously, and he finally feels compelled to spread the actual word of God. Adam McKay. This is an Adam McKay style road trip stoner comedy following the Son of God walking through the world and trying to stop a nuclear holocaust so it doesn't interfere with his birthday party. Jesus can be Jared Leto because I think he just kind of fits the ethereal dunce that Jesus is in the movie. I think this movie is ripe for character actors like Larry the Cable Guy, Deep Roy,
Character actors, yeah.
Colin Farrell,
Roy.
J.K. Simmons, Eric Andre. I think a good scene could be him hearing about Santa and then going up to the North Pole only to realize he's just something made up to teach kids to be a good, and kind of starts to understand what part he plays in the world, for good or ill. Ends with him throwing a sick rager with a bunch of famous movie stars playing themselves.
Tons of Devil's Reserve there.
Yeah, a lot.
And I also wrote...
It's really good.
At the very end, I wrote Borat-esque, and I think that's kind of in reference to the idea that he's talking to a lot of different people.
Okay, sure.
So we're getting real people in the mix.
Yeah.
We're getting real people in there.
Wow.
And that's how you pitch a movie quick and not over
Kobe.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you have 2:40 left.
What do you want to say?
Is there anything you really need to say?
Can we get a little cast in here?
I think, I added some of the people.
Is Jesus just played by
Yeah, Jesus is
Jared
Jared
Leto.
God?
No, he's
Oh,
played by
that's
Jared Leto.
right?
Yeah.
Larry the Cable Guy is playing who?
I think that most of the character actors come from, that is the Borat-esque ness of the movie, is that it kind of just is it's almost shot like a Kyle Mooney sketch where he just, have you ever seen the baseball sketch he does?
Yeah.
That, but all scripted, and it's just Jesus going like, "What the fuck happened here? This is crazy."
I like how you're going to use the mockumentary type style of those things, but use it in heaven somehow.
Yes. I think it'll be.
You'll be in heaven doing that.
In other words, it'll be epic.
Yeah.
It'll be sick. It'll be awesome. It'll be all the words that I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, that's Jesus Walks.
Wow.
What a pitch.
What a great gift.
What a gift.
Was this like a replacement for like, instead of giving us like a wrench in our pitches, your wrench was pitching yourself?
I had a wrench, but somebody gave me a shot of Fireball right before the pitches started.
Yeah, me too.
And it wasn't set.
So I kind of just it fell through.
Okay.
Could I know what it was?
It was going to be, there has to be a scene where Santa Claus flies in front of the moon, and everybody looks up and goes, "I guess that's what Christmas is about."
I mean, we could have just said that happens in both of our movies.
in my movie for sure. After he
sick.
wins the case, he gets off scot-free.
Awesome.
I guess that's what Christmas is all
The
about.
jurors, it'd be like the sassy plaintiff looks up and
Yeah.
I guess that's what Christmas is. all
John
about.
Boyega,
Yeah.
fully British as well. No American
He's
accent.
wearing a wig in an American court.
I like that my movie has Jesus in it, and it also has that scene.
Yeah.
He goes, "I guess that's what Christmas is all about."
Like, I guess that's what my birthday's always been about. Oh. Back to my rager.
All right, I guess now's the time when I vote on one of the pitches.
You can vote on yours too.
Yeah.
Okay, I vote on mine. I
All right,
win.
you win. Yeah.
Incredible. This is a great episode for me.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Tanner's first win.
Win. Collusion.
It's really that simple.
This is way easier than you guys make it
Christmas
Yeah.
collusion.
I like all three.
I think we knocked it out of the
I
park.
will say,
Yeah.
if I didn't vote on me,
Yeah.
Which you did.
which I did, that is going in the books.
Yeah.
Whoever's keeping
That's
the
a
books.
Tanner win.
I
We
have
have
to
not
imagine.
been keeping track.
I have
That's
to
definitely going to be a Reddit post 10 years from now.
Yeah,
When
I-
this podcast is really successful.
I mean, I've been doing the work on Reddit, as you guys know.
We heard that.
I've been making ghost accounts and doing some marketing on there.
Everybody wonders
But cut
who
that
won.
out.
Everybody wonders who won the Luca Guadagnino episode.
R/elevator pitch.
But I think if actually, you know what? I'm just gonna vote for mine.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Mine stays the winner.
But yeah, Jesus walks.
Jesus Walks.
Goddamn right he does.
Is Jesus Walks the song that you're going to use in the trailer?
100%.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Featuring original music by Kanye West.
Think about how funny that trailer could be. Like
Jesus Walks.
like a Borat Santa Claus, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In heaven. I just think it's gonna be
Do you-
awesome.
Or do you think you can get Kanye to be in this movie? Like a
He's out in Tokyo
At
recording
the
an album
party.
right now.
Dude,
in Tokyo.
He's in Tokyo, yeah.
I
just
mean,
keeps-
once he gets back, I'm sure we'll be able to.
Yeah.
We can talk.
I'll get you in touch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be able
Yeah.
to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't think Kanye is going to want to be canceled for Christmas.
No, but he might want to be a juror.
Yeah.
In the People
Speaking
versus
of that,
Kringle.
can I say I saw Juror number 2? I know we haven't talked about it on this pod.
Yeah.
Recommend it. I think it was really
I
good.
definitely want to see it.
I saw 2 Nicholas Hoult movies in a row. Juror number 2 and then The Order.
And
I've
you're
seen
about to
both
see
of them.
another one in a couple weeks. And
Oh my God, he is in
Nosferatu.
Craven. Oh, I thought he was in Craven the Hunter.
I wish he was.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wow.
Good year for Nick.
By the way, when
But
I was
also
at
maybe a bad year. I guess 2 of those movies that people aren't going to see.
yeah,
But a good year for this, Nick.
Synced.
he's in 3 movies this year, and
Yeah.
like all of them are. I guess Nosferatu not yet, but
People seem to like all 3.
people seem to like all 3 of them. But
Yeah.
they're not. They're kind of getting swallowed by the big Wonka machine.
Listen,
Not
fellas.
Wonka. I mean,
I know
Wicked
I'm
Machine, sorry.
1,754 years old, but a brother isn't going to be around forever.
Okay, we'll get out of here.
All right. Well, that's
From all of us here
from all of us here at Elevator Pitch.
at Pitch Nation.
Oh,
or
your
Pitch
Pitch Nation.
Sorry,
we're Elevator Pitch.
We're the elevator. You're the pitch.
From all of us here at Elevator Pitch.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good
Happy
tidings.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Learn a little bit about me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
All right, this has been Elevator
This has
Pitch.
been Elevator Pitch. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Hope you were good this year.
Good night.
Yeah.
Did we say good night?
Good night.
Gute Nacht.